Added camera 1 to category 5.
Check 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Check. Yo. Zico. Baseball Inferno. Sherry Marshall. Raven. What up? DFL MDJ. Welcome to the stream. Skyhawk Pro Flight Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Nagy West. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Yo. Yeah. Okay, alright. Alright, okay, alright. Okay, alright. Let's get it alright, let's get it okay. Okay, alright. Alright, let's get it okay, alright. Alright, okay, let's get it alright. Okay, alright. Let's get it alright, let's get it okay. Okay, alright. Let's get it alright, let's get it okay. Okay, alright. Alright. What's up, Goldstrand? Welcome to the stream. Kevin Thomas, Jacob Sausage. Yo. This is X-Plane 11 and this is the Boeing 757-200 by Flight Factor. Yeah, and we're gonna be on VATSIM today. Flying from in and out of 2 free airports. I guess this is gonna be like a free kind of week. I do a lot of payware reviews, a lot of payware add-ons, and so I think it'd be nice to show off some of the work of our X-Plane community, making some of these amazing airports. Check this out. This is Reno. Sorry, not Reno. I'm sorry. I lied. This is Ontario. Beautiful scenery. These guys, I think it was made by, what's his name? Let me see. 737 pilot Chris made this airport. He has, I think, about 4 or 5 airports he's made already on the org forum. But yeah, I stumbled upon this scenery just a couple days ago, honestly. I also have his Reno, Nevada scenery that he has, the Reno airport, which looks amazing as well. Did a great job. It's completely free, as I said, but look at it. It looks amazing. Like, it looks like a payware airport using a few different libraries and whatnot. But other than that, man, has done a really good job. He didn't use any custom objects. He pretty much used all objects that were available already through libraries for free. So I think he did a great job there. And I gotta say, if he ever sees this, or if anybody knows this guy, let him know that he's an inspiration. Looks like somebody's changing gates. FedEx is on the other side if you're looking for the FedEx parking. But if anybody knows this guy, 737 Chris, let him know that he's definitely inspiring. Some of you guys know that I also like doing my own custom airport scenery as well. And there's a bunch of scenery that I'm currently working on that I've kind of like stalled out on. Like I haven't really been working too hard on them lately. But seeing this is like inspiring and making me want to try to get them out. The ones I'm doing are real small airports though, like dirt strips and like really tiny little uncontrolled airports. But I'm looking at this one, I'm like, man, I kind of want to do like a big airport. Maybe not super big, but like medium size, like Ontario, like a Class Charlie airport, something like that. So we are also running World Traffic 3 with this airport. We'll see how well that works. And again, we're also on VATSIM. We're flying FedEx 757-200, call sign FedEx 116. I tried doing piloted yesterday. It did not work out. I had a lot of issues that were not piloted. But it seems that there's some type of issue with the 757, and I think maybe all the flight factor aircraft on pilotage, like something to do with the battery. I'm not really sure. I was not able to get it fixed. I had some people on pilotage trying to help me out, but I wasn't able to get it fixed. So it is what it is. We'll do VATSIM today. Maybe we'll try doing pilotage tomorrow. But today's flight, let's talk about today. Today's flight's from Ontario to Reno, Nevada. Again, both of these airports are by a guy named 737 Pilot Chris. I don't know this guy. I know I'm promoting him real hard right now. I don't know him. I just really enjoy his work here. So anyways, let's hop back to our 757 over here. What's up, Brownie? Good to see you, man. I already have, if you're watching on YouTube, or even if you're watching on Twitch, you can go over to YouTube. I already have the 2 links in the description of both airports we're flying to today. All right, so one leg today. I already have the baggage and all that stuff. Let's get the battery turned on. And I guess I could get my camera set up as well for you guys to see me. Not that there's much to see, but yeah, here I am. All right, standby power, set to auto. I'm not going to do external power because there's something wrong with it, I think. We'll do bus ties. And I could be doing some of this wrong, but you know, I'm going to get it started the way I know to get it started. APU to start. Beautiful. What's his name? Flybuddy? Who's Flybuddy? No, the guy who made this airport, it says it's 737 Pilot Chris. All right, APU looks like it's ready to go. APU gen on. Let me know if you guys can hear everything all right. I'm going to double check that. All right, trim air, circulation fans, X to auto, isolation, left, right, APU. There it is. Window heat. I'm not doing this in order like I said. I'm just kind of turning it all on. And let's get our IRS aligned. Nice. Thank you very much, Jan. Okay. How you guys like that instrumental I was playing at the beginning of the stream? I was really feeling that before it started. All right, so Kilo Oscar November Tango is where we're taking off from. I'm gonna go ahead and paste that down there. Beautiful, and our one stop today, Kilo Romeo November Oscar. Activate, execute. All right, beautiful. All right, one thing I haven't done yet is I have not actually loaded the aircraft. So let's get that iPad up on the screen here, and we'll get this aircraft actually loaded with stuff. Fuel weight, we could do 13,000 kilograms. We don't need that much. Let's see how much we need. We only need about 7,300. I'm gonna go 8,000 to make it even. And then cargo weight, we'll do, I don't know, 10,000. Oh, maybe that's too heavy. Too heavy. Oh man, it's not too heavy. It shouldn't be too heavy. I think the center of gravity was just off. So I want to fill more of this space here. Yeah, we have plenty of space. We can probably fit like 50,000 in here. That's 5. Okay, whatever. We'll just do that. 15,000 of cargo. Go ahead and load that. All right, dope. What's up, Zico? Good to see you, man. Just Yarn, welcome to the stream. Am I going to stream the new Microsoft Flight Simulator when it comes out? Yes, when it comes out. Oh, hello, Mr. Air Canada, next to us. What is your call sign? Is that FedEx? Oh, he's okay. It's showing up as Air Canada, but he's actually FedEx. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, man, this scenery just looks so good, man. Like these little people over here hanging out. Like all this stuff is hand placed. Like this is not just automatically generated. xmrbluemc is giving us some issues up there. One thing we'll notice is you see how like prominent the APU like heat is. That's an xmrbluemc issue. That's xmrbluemc is causing that to happen. We're gonna see the same effect when it comes to our engine heat as well, which I don't like. But you know what? It's whatever. The xmrbluemc definitely has problems, but they'll fix them eventually, hopefully. Jacob Ponzo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Good to see you. All right, what are we waiting for? I think, are we done loading? No, it's still loading. All right, what can we do while we wait? We can turn position lights on, logo lights on. We already have air. Let's go ahead and change the temperature to auto. Irises are aligning. Oh, we can do it radio. That's one thing we can do. We do 220. We're on VATSIM, so that's like the default standard transponder code to use until you get assigned one. I will highly doubt we'll get ATC because we're in the US and it's like 10 a.m. over here. So this is the main reason I wanted to do pilotage yesterday, because I knew we weren't going to get an ATC and I wanted ATC. So it is what it is. All right, so we are on 1228. We are on VATSIM. That's good. And we got a transponder ready to go for now. The cargo lift comes with the plane. Yes, the cargo lift. I'm not using any special ground handling plug-in right now. So a little lift you see here, this is all a part of plane. I had to uninstall my ground handling plugin in order to even get the flight factor planes to work, what's weird is, man, I've been having a horrible, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been having a horrible week with X-Plane. Like nothing seems to want to work. What's up, Fuego275? Good to see you, man. Glad you were finally able to make a stream, man. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I've been having a headache, man, with X-Plane this week with just different stuff. Yesterday, I didn't even get to stream at all, sadly, because we were trying to do this exact flight on Pilot Edge, and a lot of things were stopping us. First thing was my camera wasn't working. Two, my second thing was X-Plane was not being captured by OBS for some really random reason. And then Pilot Edge wasn't working correctly with the plane, so all kind of stuff going on yesterday. And then the plane wouldn't load in right, so I don't know, it was crazy. I spent the whole 2 hours that I would usually be streaming just trying to get X-Plane to work. And so I apologize. Thank you guys who did come out for yesterday's live stream. I'm sorry, sad to say it was delayed. All right, we are loaded up. Let's go ahead and finish with our performance initialization, and we'll do reserves, me 1.0. See, the cost index is gonna be 45. Today we'll be cruising at 380. Oops, not 3880. Yeah, very specific. 380. Unable cruise. You're lying, because I know I can make it that high. Probably saying that because we haven't yet put in our flight plan. All right, let me go ahead and get the departure information. Looks like METAR is wind, not really any wind. Clear. Temperature's 18. That's what we're looking for. And we'll go ahead and put in our V1s. I don't really know what they are, so I'm gonna make some up, like 138, 14. Uh-oh, is it working? There it is. 142, and then I'm gonna do like 145, 146, something like that. And again, these are kind of fictional numbers. I'm just making them up just to get by this part. All right, so we'll be departing runway 26 right. If you're flying with us on VATSIM, 26 right is gonna be the active. and we're doing the Sunshine 4 departure via what is it? Carez, and execute that. Go to route, next page, and we only have one waypoint. Really, we only have two waypoints. We have Carez and we have Sacramento VOR. I guess I could put the Sacramento VOR. I don't know if I need to do it. It's actually the first waypoint of our departure, I mean our arrival. So we go execute there, departure and arrival, index, arrival, and then the Sierra 3 arrival. No transition, apparently. There should be a transition. Okay, no transition. I guess it's Sacramento is our transition. And we'll be landing runway 34 left. What am I doing? What am I typing that? There it is. ILS 34 left. And what is going to be our transition today? Let me find out. Go to Dandy Navigraph, and I will find out what it is. What's up, Jefferson? Good to see you. Person someone hates, welcome back. You know we love you here, though. Sierra 3, there it is. And approach, taxi. And what was it, 26 left. I'll tell you this much. I took a month off from using Navigraph, and I missed it so much. I really did. Like, I refused to fly outside of the U.S. because of how much harder it is to find charts out of there. So since then, I've been using. Re-got my Navigraph, and I've been in love again. Is it 3-4 left? Yes. Okay, making sure. There it is. All right, trying to find out what our transition needs to be. What's our option? Spoon? Let's do spoon. Execute. And that should be done. So let's go ahead and just verify everything looks okay. So I'm going to switch our map to flight plan mode. And it's going to step through it. And we're looking right here on this screen to see if there's any issues or discontinuities. We should be good. Oh, there's one right there, right after spoon. Right before spoon, I should say. There's vectors and then spoon. We'll leave the vectors there. Everything else is good. Beautiful. All right. Love it when a plan comes together. Hopefully it ends up like this when we land. What up, Cookie Productions? Good to see you. G-Man Dukes. Welcome to the stream, my good man. Super Beast. Beast? Yeah, Beastie? Super Beastie. Yes, sir, we're flying cargo today. Pilot Krish or Irish? Big fan. Thank you for flying with us, man. I really appreciate you guys' support, as always. I'm doing good, Infinite Flight Pilot. What's up, man? Thanks for asking. All right, we're pretty much ready to go. I think we set this up faster than we set up our 737 the other day. That's surprising. All right, what are we missing, people? What are we missing? All right, we're loaded up. We got fuel. Not quite using the checklist. We could. Oxygen, do an oxygen test. Very nice. Pressurization set to auto. Flight instruments test. Park and brake. Fuel control switches. All that stuff is good. Gear pins are removed. Pre-flight checklist complete. Before start, fuel check. Now we got 4 tons. Passenger signs on. Windows locked. MCP is not set. Alright, so according to our departure, which I'm going to get up. Sadly, you guys are not going to be able to see our departure today. I am sorry. It's not Zebo. Everybody can't have cool screens. You can get charts in the inside. I just don't feel like setting it up. That's the truth. That's the truth. So I have this on another screen where I am looking through my charts and everything like that. But most of you guys don't care about charts anyways. Alright, so for the Sunshine departure, we'll be departing runway 26 right. Runway heading basically 258 to Dink. We have our first altitude restriction at Pomona VOR. We need to be at or below 8,000 feet. So that's what we're going to put there, 8,000 feet, I believe. We'll just go ahead and go 250. Do 240. Do flight director on. Watching me from TNCM, very cool, man. Well, enjoy your trip out there. I'm a little jealous. Love to have a little. I would love to have a beach view right now. Would love that for sure. All right. So yeah, 8,000. All right, good. So MCP is basically set up now. So back to our checklist. And this is the shortened version of the checklist, just so you guys know. Takeoff thrust check, takeoff speeds check, CDU pre-flight rudder and aileron trim set, taxi and takeoff briefing. Yeah, oh, sorta. We haven't. Yeah, we've done that. Flight deck door. All right, let's go ahead and close all the doors. This thing is massive. You can make it smaller. It only happens on accident for me. I always like click and drag this iPad around and it'll just start resizing, and I'm like, well, dang it, I didn't want to resize, I want to move it. Oh well. Now it wants to act up. So remove all of these. Airplane, we'll go ahead and close all the doors. I think I personally like the cargo variant of the 757 more than I like the passenger version of the 757. That's just me though. And I also don't really like the 300, the 757-300. It's just way too long. It's just way too long. What's up, Julius? Good to see you, bro. All right, back to your checklist. One of the main reasons I'm doing checklists is because I'm not as familiar with this plane as I am with like 7.3. But I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, next page. That's before start checklist. We have next is our before taxi. So we're ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and call up. I need the iPad again actually for this. Let's go ahead and call up the pushback truck.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I want to go here.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. Get prepared for pushback. Fuel pumps on. We don't have any fuel in the center tank, so we're going to leave the center fuel pumps off. We're flying to Reno, which has an elevation of... Let's find out what that is. Let's see. Elevation is going to be 4,000. We'll set our landing altitude here, like 4,400. Very nice. All right.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
We are. Is X-Plane 11 on mobile? Actually, I saw you ask that question a few times, and to answer your question, what's up, Captain the Group? Thanks for the follow to the Blue Arrow family. But to answer your question, is X-Plane 11 on mobile? No, but it will be technically. X-Plane mobile is coming. Right now we have X-Plane 10 mobile. They're doing away with the numbers, and they're just going to go straight to X-Plane mobile. When they come out with their global update, which they kind of call it GLOMO, it's basically going to be X-Plane 11 on mobile for the most part.
And bypass pin inserted.
Thank you for the donation through Super Chat, bro. He asked something too. What did you say? I can't see what you said. It's so small on the screen. Like, how am I supposed to see that? Okay, he says play real flight simulator is the best on mobile. We'll see. We'll see. You guys keep freaking bragging about this real flight simulator mobile game that I did download, but I haven't tried it yet. So I'm gonna try it out to see what the hype is about. But anyways, that's to answer your question. X-Plane 11 is coming to mobile technically, yes. How do you vector a approach? You use heading mode, and if you stick around, you kind of see how I do it. But let's go ahead and push back. I don't want to stay on the ground too long. But keep that. Make sure I don't forget to answer that question here. All right, we're ready to go. We'll release the parking brake. Let's make sure Project Fly is recording. Yes, it is. VATSIM is good. And let's go ahead and check behind. Make sure we don't have any traffic behind us. We do not. Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Sounds good. All right, so we're gonna turn off the packs. Leave your isolation valve on. And basically from here we just go ground. And we're looking for about 20% here and into. What up, Landon? Good to see you, man. Today's flight is only an hour and about 11 minutes, so it's real short. Alright, there's plenty. Introducing fuel. Light it up. You just woke up? Well, good morning, man. Pretty early as well here in Ontario. I think the local time is 8:27 a.m. Pacific Standard. Baseball Inferno to answer your question next week. So something's weird about it did this earlier when I did a test flight. You see how my camera's like slanted? I don't know, I think it's something to do with the pushback truck. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why it does that. Alright, we have one good engine. Let's go with engine number 1. Looking for N2. This one's a little bit quieter than the other aircraft, and I think the reason it is because really, like, sometimes, I don't know, I haven't started up a real aircraft from the cockpit view before. I mean, from the cockpit in real life. But it's quieter in a cockpit during engine start. Landon Dodds is in Palm Springs. Very nice. What is that Browning that you said to fix? Again, there will be no X-Plane 11 mobile. It's just X-Plane mobile. That's it. But you can go ahead and drop the 11. What up, Ethan Price? Welcome back, bro. Good to see you. So you see, like, what I'm talking about? Like, the heat haze is a bit exaggerated here. And this is not because of flight factor. This is actually because of xmrbluemc. Some kind of effect that xmrbluemc has done has kind of exaggerated this heat haze. And it looks really weird. It looks really bad when you get in the air.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set. Alright.
Connecting tow. Stand by.
Yacht Emperor on. Let's see. Turn APU off. Packs back on. APU bleed off. You hear that air blowing again. And it looks like everything else is set up. I'll do equipment cooling for the cargo. Make sure the emergency lights are armed. We don't really need the logo lights because it's daytime. And it's not cold at all, so we're not worried about any icing. And it's not raining either. And not expecting to see any rain. Alright, just making sure everything looks good. Overhead is perfect, or to me.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
Captain Groot, I should use Active Sky. I actually do own Active Sky, and I do have it installed. I've just been using xmrbluemc lately. Usually when I use Active Sky, I partner it with like Ultra Weather or X Vision or something like that. And I've been kind of giving xmrbluemc a try. I kind of like the volumetric cloud look, even though it's not great quality yet. I still kind of like it. So, but Active Sky honestly is the best weather engine out right now. But I don't know that it actually shows like clouds. I think it only manipulates the clouds you have installed. So if you only have X-Plane's default clouds, you will see X-Plane's default clouds, but Active Sky is just telling those clouds where to show up and in what quantities and what flight levels and things like that. Alright, ready to go pretty much. Let's go flaps down. I'm gonna do flaps 5 for takeoff. Do a real quick control check, full left, center, full right. center, full back, center, full forward, and center. All right, let's go. We don't want to hold the line up. Go auto brakes to RTO, give it some power, and we'll start rolling. All right, we taxiing what looks to be looks like Sierra Whiskey to 26 right. So we're gonna do Sierra, which is what we're already on. Sierra, make a left on Whiskey, cross 26 left, and it will hold short 26 right, where we'll be departing. Very nice. But yeah, I actually just uninstalled Ultra Weather this morning just to not have so many plugins installed at the same time. But every time I want to ditch xMRBluemc, like, I don't know, I'm greeted with just not such a great scene from Ultra Weather. And I have Xvision as well, and it just, I don't know. The weather thing has just always been a struggle for people who fly on X-Plane, even though we have Active Sky. But Active Sky hasn't yet released its like 3D clouds and stuff like that. So, and I'm excited about Ultra Weather bringing some volumetric clouds to the table. We'll see what happens. Is it, Leo? Well, we have to give it a try. I have to give it a try. Thanks for the heads up, though. I don't know. The last that I thought, again, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. I'm wrong. But last I thought Active Sky was only basically a weather injector, pretty much. Like, I thought it only gave you winds and stuff like that. So usually I would use Ultra Weather for my cloud textures, and then I would use in sky colors, and then I would use Active Sky to tell Ultra Weather where to put everything, basically. I'm not using a yoke. I'm using a joystick. It's Thrustmaster's T16000. It's a joystick and throttle together. They came together. I don't have any rudder pedals. Sometimes I'll plug in my my racing brakes and throttle. My pedals, my racing pedals, and I'll use those as toe brakes. But I can't really use them as a rudder, so I kind of have to use a twist, which is not ideal, but you know, it's what I got right now. And it's just really hard for me to justify spending $100 plus on some rudder pedals, you know. But I do think they are definitely something that should be used. I think was a 284 was in the heading. And what is our altimeter right now? 2995. But yeah, I mentioned this in my last X-Plane stream when we were flying in, I believe it was Sweden. I do not promote or recommend xMRBluemc yet. The current version is, it can be very, it's like a tease, you know what I mean? Like, it can be very misleading. Like, when you watch videos or you see screenshots online, you see all these great shots and like, oh man, it looks so good. But then when you get it, you realize how many flaws it has. And so it's definitely a work in progress. And I feel like I'm using a beta copy of something when it comes to xMRBluemc. So I don't really recommend it, but I do it. I try it because I kind of like the idea, and I love the way it looks when you fly through clouds, when you're like way up high. So like, there's some things that are positive about it, but there's a lot of things that are negative about it. So I know that there's better things out right now currently. All right, there's the end of the runway, just up ahead. Let's just make sure we got everything ready for takeoff here. All right, we're looking good. You see there's actually traffic on final on the opposite side of the runway. And the funny thing is, whenever I try to use world traffic, and this is probably something I'm doing wrong, but they always seem to land the wrong direction. Like they land on the runway, you know, perfectly. They taxi great, as long as the airport is set up correctly, but they always land in the wrong direction. I don't know what's up with that. When do the white position lights turn on? They turn on now. So we're holding short here. I'm gonna put the parking brake down. And basically the white position lights are strobe lights. So that's when you would turn those on. And now land light's gonna come on. And then the runway turn-off lights will come off, which are your taxi lights. Position lights are your nav lights. Your red light is your beacon light. Your white light, again, is your strobe. And your wing light is your wing light. What up, Roman? Good to see you. Kamani, welcome to the stream. Guys, we're about to take off. Therefore, that means we can go stereo cockpit for a while. There is an aircraft on final. I kind of want to wait for him. Actually, no, he landed on a, yeah, it is. It's like a CRJ, an Alaskan CRJ. Spinner X, what's up, man? Don't know where he's gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and cross 26 left. We're taxing 26 right. New subscriber from India. Well, welcome, my friend, all the way from Houston, Texas. Thanks for your subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Is my traffic mod free? No, but there is a free one. I don't know what it's called. Somebody in chat probably does. There's another traffic mod out there that's free. I can't remember the name of it, but I got this one a while back, and I kind of use it on and off. Yeah, you know, it's weird. I don't know. Sometimes it's like if the airport is set up correctly, it works very well. If the airport is not set up correctly, it works like crap. All right, runway is clear. We're taking off runway 26 right. FedEx 116 departing to the west. Hugo, hello from Spain, where the internet is so poor you might not even receive this. Well, I saw it, and what's up, Hugo? Good to see you, man. The aircraft behind me has no gears. Yes, that is because my CSL with Swift is jacked up. Thank you, Leo. It's called Live Traffic. Look it up. That is the free one. I haven't used that one yet. All right, we're going. Are you nuts? V1, rotate. Positive time, gear up. Beautiful. Flaps up. Alright, I'm gonna go autopilot on. There's really not much flying to do here. It's pretty much a straight out departure with a slight right turn, so I'm gonna let the airplane do that, and we'll just enjoy the view. Alright, we'll level it off at 8,000 feet. That is our first altitude restriction until we get to Pomona, to the Pomona VOR. Once we get there, we'll be free to decline, which actually we've already passed it. So next altitude restriction will be 14,000. I'm going to go up to 14,000 now, and we'll set the vertical speed to, we'll do like 2,800 feet. And speed, I'm sorry, vertical speed will be 2,800 feet. Indicated speed with 250 knots. Why does the scenery look so bad? In what way do you mean? What up, Luke? I know there's gonna be some like spotty locations where like you'll see different like colors, and that's kind of an Ortho 4XP thing. Not actually, it's not Ortho's 4XP's problem. It's just like a an available texture problem. Whenever you're making texture, or whenever you're making scenery in Ortho 4XP, there'll be times where like not all of it comes through the same color, and that's where you'll get that problem right there. You see that line? The only way you could really fix that is to manually go into like Photoshop and like manipulate it and do things like that, but it takes a ton of time. We're past 10,000 feet. Land light's coming off. Wing light coming off. And that's pretty much it. Speed up. Go 280 knots. I'll climb at 2,500 feet. Up to 14,000. And again, our next restriction is at inland, where we have to be at 14,000 feet. Actually, it says at or above 14,000. So technically, we just have to be above 14,000 before we get there. So really, we could continue up to our cruise of 38,000 feet if we like. Yes, they do, Kevin. I agree, man. Those exhaust cones do look horrible. The only way that I know to turn them off is to turn off X and Viro. I will show you. They look like crap. See? And then, honestly, this may look better right now, but we're not getting any clouds. Yeah, it looks a lot better, actually. I might just leave it like this. Margaret Palmer, am I gonna do another flight? No, one flight today. Sorry. See, I don't know what it was. There's something about X and Viro that was causing that to happen. It's only started to happen to me, I think. I don't know what updated, man. Again, I've had so many problems, guys, with X-Plane. And it's really like a lot of compatibility issues between different add-ons and things like that. And X-Plane updated to 11.35 or something like that this week. All the flight factor aircraft updated. X and Viro updated a week ago. So like everything updated, and now everything's breaking slowly. And so that's an issue I didn't have before. and we're having now. So I definitely, yeah. So the biggest difference between X and Viro is, I guess it puts an effect on it. I'm gonna turn it on again to show you what it looks like. But you really only see that cone from the exterior view as well. So like if I'm inside, it doesn't really bother me. So I know it's there. So when I fly on my own, I'll just stay like in interior view so I don't see that ugly exhaust cone. But if I'm gonna do outside, look at that again. It's really bad. It kind of really breaks. It kind of breaks you out of character, I guess you could say. Like you're like, oh, this looks amazing, and then you see that, and it just kind of kills it, you know. So basically, it's either this or this, and I could turn on active sky and see what that does. Yeah, I agree. It is much better. I guess we're just gonna fly clear skies. How about that? We'll just leave it off. Via viewers request. All right, we're good. Let's go ahead and climb with 38,000. Showing you guys all my secrets. And we'll go VNAV this time. And if we had passengers, we would turn the make sure the seatbelt signs are to auto. Yeah, so like this part here looks really good, the orthos, but back there it was kind of spotty, and it happens in certain areas. You'll see it off and on. What's up, Officer Mika? He says, since the new update, you might want to add what? I did not get the end of your message. But I don't know if you guys even noticed it in the other stream when we flew to 737. Actually, we did have that that cone in that one too. It just wasn't as prevalent because I think of the time of day. I'm not really sure. So yeah, man, I really want to fly this flight on Pilot Edge. Like, this is like a perfect Pilot Edge flight. You know, it's inside the Pilot Edge coverage zone. We would have ATC the entire way, and it'd been a lot of fun. It would have been a lot of fun. But there's some kind of bug or something. I don't know if it's a Pilot Edge thing or if I think it's a flight factor thing actually. But for some reason the radios just weren't working for me, and so I finally got everything else working again. Yesterday when I was trying to stream, the first issue was my camera wasn't working, which is random. Second issue was my X-plane was not being recorded or being captured by OBS, which is weird because the night before I actually had pre-planned and pre-set up this entire flight. I got everything ready, you know what I mean? I was promoting on Instagram and everything, and then I get up in the morning to do the flight and everything's broken. I'm like, what's going on? And so it was really frustrating. But and then the last thing was that it wasn't allowing me to connect to frequencies on Pilot Edge, and I was like, this is weird. So I went back and tried to do some tests. I got in the 172 and I could hear radios perfectly fine. I was able to hear the ATIS and things like that. And so I found out it was definitely the aircraft. It was not pilot edge, and it wasn't my X-plane issue. But that I didn't figure that out until like maybe 2 to 3 hours after I had already, 2 to 3 hours after I would have started the stream yesterday, and it was already too late because I needed to start working. So it was a big bummer. I was pretty upset, to be honest with you. Like, I was so fed up with X-plane yesterday. I was like, no, forget this. Like, I didn't do any flights at all yesterday. I was so fed up with it. All I did was I posted that Carbon Cub review because I had already did the flight. I just needed to edit it and post it. Jonah, we're flying to Reno, Nevada. What up, Benjamin Jr.? Good to see you. Officer Mika, I still don't see what you're referring to. You might want to add something above. This is not FSX. This is X-Plane 11. I love that way the engine sounds from behind. It just sounds really cool. But I've also been really wanting to fly the 757, guys, and so that's why we're redoing this flight today. I remember this was one of my favorite planes for probably the majority of my flight simulator career until I think Zebo came out. Also, it got updated because for a while it was really out of date until Flight Factor updated it to the current version of X-Plane. I don't know, Jonah. I don't know how I'm your favorite. I've put in a lot of hours in this plane, guys. What type of computer will you need to get this game? I really wish I knew the answer to that question. MPG, good to see you, bro. I'm not really savvy when it comes to like computer specs. When it came to my own, I had help. Somebody helped me to like basically design what I needed and everything like that. So I didn't even know. I was like, I don't know what I need. I just know what I need to do with it. And before I got my PC built, I told the people, I was like, hey, this is what I want to do with my computer. I want to play this game on high settings. I'm still not max settings, but I want to play this game on high settings while streaming and recording in 4K and still get decent frames. And yeah, and that's where this computer came from. It wasn't cheap. It was expensive because of what I needed to do with it, but it works. And I'm not in 4K. Main reason I'm not in 4K is, one, because most people can't even watch in 4K. Two is because I don't have a 4K screen, so I don't even see my own game in 4K. I would love to see it in 4K, or at least 1440 or something like that. But I have a 1080 screen, so I have to stream in 1080. You're pretty much, when it comes to streaming and recording, you're limited to the resolution that you're recording in. So if you have a 1080p screen, you can only stream or record at the highest resolution of 1080. If you have a 1440 or something like that, then you can only stream that high. If you only have a 720 screen, I don't know who has a 720 screen, but that's where you're limited to. That's mainly you probably only have that problem if you're trying to stream from mobile or something like that. Alexander from Russia, well, welcome, bro. Yeah, no joke. It's true. MPG is correct. Like, go Google it. Go do some research. Like, before you spend a bunch of money on a computer. And my advice to anybody looking to get a computer for X-Plane or anything, period, is first map out exactly what you want to do with that computer, like to the highest extent. Like, I was like, I want to be able to fly X-Plane and play another game at the same time. I want to be able to fly X-Plane on a long haul and do other things on my computer at the same time. I want to be able to do this and video edit at the same time, which takes a lot of power. So like, whatever it is that you want to do with your computer, make sure that whatever it is you want to do with your computer now and in the future, think about that as well. I know a lot of people try to maybe penny pinch here and there and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna save some money on the GPU or on the processor and maybe just upgrade it later. And I'm like, all right, well, that makes sense to, kind of think in the future like you're going to upgrade it later. But remember this too, like think about how fast technology progresses. Like I got a 1080 Ti. That was 2 years ago that I got this computer. That was the newest, the biggest, the hottest thing at the time was a 1080 Ti. Now we have the 20 something else, whatever it's called. Now we have a whole new one, you know what I mean? So like mine is already basically outdated. It's not bad, it's just outdated. There's a better one out there now. And so I recommend, I mean, obviously those are gonna be more expensive. The prices don't drop too quickly either. But I mean, I'm not saying you have to get the best out of the best. I'm just saying, remember, whatever you get is gonna be out of date. So if you get like the minimum that you could run like X-Plane, well, X-Plane is going to keep getting better. I know we're about to go to Vulcan, and that should help out a lot of things for a lot of people, but a lot of games are going to continue to need more and more power. If you only build your PC to be capable to use the current games that are out, you can be screwed in a year or two when they're making better, stronger, more powerful games that is going to kill your computer. You know what I'm saying? So kind of think in the future. Think about what you want it to do. If you're kind of thinking about streaming in the future, make sure you have a computer that can handle streaming. If you're thinking about just recording, make sure you have a computer that can handle recording and long recordings. Make sure you have enough space to fill, enough space to have those recordings. So that's the issue that I had that I probably should have done. I should have got a bigger hard drive, or a bigger solid state hard drive, because I ran out of space like a year ago and I've had to upgrade since then. So but anyways, let's see what you guys talking about in chat. Jonas from Switzerland, what's up, bro? It's a great time to actually do some shout outs. But let me go through chat here real quick, and then we'll do some shout outs here in a second. What will I fly tomorrow? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Me not doing this flight yesterday kind of threw me off schedule. So I would really like to do a pilot edge flight this week, and tomorrow is Friday. Yes. Tomorrow is Friday, so it's the last day of the week. Therefore, next week we'll be doing something else. So I really love to do pilot edge tomorrow. Probably be VFR. Where? I'm not sure yet. But I would love to do some VFR flying on pilot edge, or maybe some iron fire. We'll see. But I don't know what the plan is yet for tomorrow's flight. Did I update Infinite Flight? Yes. Have I flown? Yes. Have I streamed? No. Next week, stand by. All right. How much until we descend? I don't know. Let's find out. Shouldn't be too far because it's not a long flight. We're about 100 and what's that? Maybe 180, 200 miles away from our top of descent. We're not quite to our top of climb either. We're going up to 38,000 feet. Yesterday you donated. That is perfectly fine, bro. Any amount of money is fine, man. Nobody has to feel pressure to donate anything on my streams. I don't know what that conversion translates to in US dollars, but it doesn't matter. Every little bit helps. It adds up at the end of the day, so I really do appreciate that, MPG. Yes, Jefferson, this is a 757. Let's give you guys some outside views. The FedEx 757. Yeah, you guys are right. This looks a lot better. Mainly just that heat thing, but yeah, it looks a lot better. The contrast is gonna look like crap, but oh well. I think we're actually about to fly over. Let me see, where are we? About to fly over one of my airports that I made. We just passed Bakersfield. I don't know if we're gonna fly over it or not. Let me see. I'm looking at the map. I made a couple airports out in this area. I made a Mendota and I made Modesto. Two small. Mendota is a very small airport. It has like one runway. Modesto has two runways. Modesto's my favorite one. I don't know if I've posted it on the forums yet. I need to get them done. The only thing stopping me or slowing me down from posting my finished scenery to the X-Plane forum is the fact that my pictures are too powerful. Alright, 1,000 feet below. MPG, am I studying to be a pilot? Yes, technically. Like, this is part of my study to be a pilot. Familiarizing myself with aircraft, with procedures through the flight sim. But no, I have not physically started my flight training. How long will it take when I do start? I don't know. It depends on how much money I have when I start, or if I get like some kind of scholarship or something like that. It kind of depends. It is still part of the plan to start my flight planning. It is a passion that will absolutely not go away. And so until I do it, it's not going to go away. I had the opportunity to fly with my godfather about a month ago in a Cessna 172 out of Hooks Airport in Houston, and we did some flying for about an hour and a half, and he really let me do the majority of the flight. So I flew at least an hour 15 of that flight, and I was very thankful for that. But it was only the air part. Like, I didn't do any landing or taking off. I only did the the turns. I did some steep turns. We did all of that. We did some stalls, and that was my first time ever doing that. So it was really fun. It was a great opportunity, and it was definitely a learning experience, and it reminded me how freaking different a real plane is to the simulator. Man, I'll tell you this, man, like 172 on X-Plane is easy to fly. When we were flying, bro, I mean, I was sweating, I was hot in that Cessna 172. The rain was hitting me like sharp little pencils. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, bro. What up, XP, bro? Good to see you, man. At work at the moment, have a good flight. Thank you, man, for stopping by and saying hi. Hope you had a good stream yesterday, bro. I saw you were streaming, bro. I wanted to let you know that I'm mad proud of you, man. Me and XP, make sure you check out X-Plane 1972. I think he streams every day. Not sure at what time, but definitely check that guy out. He's a great guy. Met him at Orlando at Flight Sim Expo. We had a nice extended time to talk and chat and kind of vibe together, and we really connected out there. So definitely check him out. He has a good channel and great content. I think he flew the 757 yesterday. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did see he was out there flying. So check him out when you can. Hopefully we get a chance to do some collabs soon. Maybe we can get Smart Co-Pilot or some shared co-pilot working. But anyways, Blue Yamaha, welcome. No problem for being late. Yes, it's very expensive. Aviation is a very expensive thing. If you want it to be a hobby, it's an extremely expensive hobby. Even flight simming is an expensive hobby. Sometimes I wonder if I had saved up all the money that I spent on my simulator, how much money would I have, and how many hours would that buy me in my flight training? I think about that a lot of times, and so a lot of times I kind of second guess buying a lot of add-ons. You know what I mean? Like, because the truth is, like, that's my goal. My goal is not to be like a famous X-Plane streamer. Like, the subs are great. Like, having you guys support the streams, that's amazing. Like, I love that. That is dope. I love the community. I love impacting you guys, motivating you guys, encouraging you guys. But my real, like, deep-rooted, like, plan is for this just to be the start of things. Like, I want to make real videos of me flying real planes. Obviously, I have to learn to fly those planes first. But that's my real goal, is to do that. So it'll happen someday. Thankfully, we're progressing. We've moved into a new apartment now, so bills are a little bit higher than they used to be. Still saving up to get a house. So a lot of those are the reason that I'm not focusing on flight training and actually going up there and doing that. And yeah, this is priorities, honestly, guys. It's just priorities. Like, I didn't choose the pilot route out of college. Out of high school. Instead, I chose to go to art school, and so I did that, and that's what's paying the bills right now. Like, that's what my profession is. I work as a graphic designer, web designer, so it's great. I just don't have the extra money to invest in flight training right now. I am tired of these views. I'm gonna set up a new view. Somebody asked me the other day what I was using For my views, I use X Camera by the X Coders. No, sorry, it's by Stick and Rudder Studios. Is who my favorite. Actually, I don't know if it's not mini camera plugins, but this is definitely my favorite. I'm gonna go to the next one. Pretty. Once you learn how to use it, it's pretty easy to use. I'm just gonna set up a new camera real quick. So I'm trying to make it quick so you guys don't stare at this ugly UI for too long. So basically what I'm doing right now, and I've done this in other streams before, and I usually do this before the stream starts or before I do videos. Whenever I do my reviews on aircraft, this is what I spend about an hour doing, is setting up camera views around the plane, like creative different camera views, animated camera views, things like that. So we'll do, I just want to like kind of like a circling, yeah, I just want like a circling camera view, like a hover, basically like a chase plane kind of deal. So we'll start here and do about 450 frames, and we'll add a new camera. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. So I'm gonna delete that. Made a mistake. All right, chill out. Okay, there we go. We'll zoom in, and I'm gonna hit set initial zoom, then save, and then I'm gonna add a new camera. And we're gonna slide to the right here somewhere, and we'll add another camera, and slide to the right again. This time we'll kind of go down like this, and then we'll add a new camera, and then we'll slide over to the right side, and we'll kind of go up maybe a little level, maybe like right here. Yeah, it works. And another one, and I guess it's okay. Yeah, something like that. So once I hit save and X out, you'll see the animation come to life. Will I ever do a long haul? I won't say I won't. I would never say never, but long hauls are not really my thing. Do I want to be an airline pilot? Is Jonah? Yes and no. Yes and no. It depends on what opportunities would maybe lay ahead of me, but I really just want to be a private, not a private, I want to be a commercial private pilot, like maybe business jets. Kind of what I'm thinking. Thank you, Raven. And it wasn't an X Cub, it was a Carbon Cub. They're different. I think I actually forgot to mention that, honestly, in a review. I did it in my first take. But the difference between a Carbon Cub and an X Cub is really just the X Cub is more expensive, it's faster, and it has more useful cargo weight. Wildcat Gaming, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Brandon P. Yes, sir. Training is very expensive, but definitely doable. Yeah, you see that? So like, I'm not even like controlling that. It's just doing that. Like, that's what I love right there. And so this is how I usually do my videos. I make cameras and then I just boom, let it go. You know what I forgot? I forgot the music today. I knew I was forgetting something. Knew I was forgetting something. So today's motivational quote of the day is focus more on what you have and less on what you want. Focus more on what you have and less on what you want. Do more with what you have and stop worrying about what you don't have. People always have like these big ambitions and things that they want to do in the future, but they hold themselves back from actually doing anything because they're constantly telling everybody, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this. I wish I could do this. If only I had this, I could do this. Well, the truth is, you probably have something already at your disposal that you could use. It could be something, it could be someone, whatever, man. Now there's some things, like for example with me with flight training, it's like, all right, so what could I do? How could I use what I have to do my flight training? Well, obviously I don't have money to do flight training, which is like the only thing I'm missing. I know where to go, I know who to go to start it, but I don't have the money to pay for it. And so what I do personally is I do this. I do flight simulators. I do Pilot Edge. I do the VFR training. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm intentional with learning through the flight sim how to do like things that I, you know, will eventually learn when I actually get in a real plane. Obviously, the actual plane is gonna feel a whole lot different. 100% different. So you can't trust in the way planes feel on the flight simulator. But one thing you can bring over that I believe, I haven't started yet, but I believe a few things that you can actually bring over are the procedures, the radio communication, the layout of the cockpits of certain planes, not every plane, but the layout. You can practice your flight flows, you know, checking instruments, things like that. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in the flight simulator that can prepare you. And so those are the things that I kind of pay attention to when flying. I mean, yeah, it's fun looking out the window, enjoying the view like we're doing today, and just hanging out with good friends. But there's also times when I come out and I really like try to simulate like a flight. And so those are the things I really enjoy, and those are the things that really prepare you for the real world. Do I have the B1900? Yes, I do. I do have the King Air 1900 Delta. I actually really enjoy that plane too. I don't think I've ever done a stream of it, but I do have the plane. I mainly use it for FS economy. It does really well in FS economy. What up, Thomas? Good to see you, man. Is there an A300 in X-plane? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Captain Sim, what's up, man? You're new. Welcome, my friend. And if you decide to hit the sub, welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my good man. I've had the 1900 for a while. Again, I mainly use it for FS economy flights. So if I do a live stream with it, most likely we'll be doing a FS economy flight, which I've been wanting to do. I mean, I do FS economy flights all the time. I just haven't done any for stream yet. Or not for a while. I think the last one I did was a TBM flight or a PC-12. I'm not really sure which one I did. Am I going to stream shared cockpit? Yes, whenever that happens. I've done shared cockpit, and shared cockpit, bro, that brings flight sim to a whole new level, man. That is so much fun. That is so much fun. I enjoy doing shared cockpit. Me and a friend of mine did shared cockpit in the Baron 58, and we did shared cockpit. We did it in some other plane. We have not yet to get to do an airliner yet, and that's been kind of something I've been wanting to do for a while, is do shared cockpit in an airliner. I've been really wanting to do it, just haven't had the chance or the people to do it with. So I know Smart Copilot 3 just came out. That's used for shared cockpit on X-plane, but I haven't used it yet. I think I have a license. I'm not sure. Do I have the Dreamliner? Yes, I do. But I'm not a big fan of it. And it needs some work. I'm looking forward to the A350 coming out. It's so funny, guys, because most of you guys know, you know, I started streaming flight sim with Infinite Flight. And so the majority of, you know, a lot of you guys and majority of my subscribers and supporters have been Infinite Flight. I think we're kind of more half and half now between X-plane and Infinite Flight when it comes to simulation people. But it's so funny how like the release schedule with Infinite Flight, it matches up with X-plane so often, and it's weird because I don't think anybody from Infinite Flight is working on X-plane add-ons. So the first time I noticed this is when the TBM came out on Infinite Flight. The same week we got a TBM by Hot Start on X-Plane, which now is one of the greatest planes to ever come to X-Plane so far. So that was a big deal. The X Cub came to Infinite Flight. Not long later, we got the Carbon Cub, which I just posted a review to. What else has come out? There's something else I can't remember. What else did we get? I don't know. But and now I know Infinite Flight is working on an A350. We also know that Flight Factor on X-Plane is working on an A350. So it's like, and I won't be surprised if they come out at the same time. So it's really interesting how these things are matching up. Like, it's almost like it's supposed to happen. Flow Slams, what's up, man? You're about 40 miles behind me. Well, welcome, man, to the stream. Thanks for flying with us. I appreciate it, bro. Smart Copilot, bro, it's amazing. I recommend it. Like, Raven, if you get it, you need to get you a mic. Me and you, we've talked before. We've talked about doing stuff together, and you ain't got no mic. You need to get a mic. We were gonna do some trucking the other day, and I was like, you ain't got no mic, man. You need to get a mic. It's more fun with the microphone, bro. A good one that you can actually hear. But yeah, man, I wouldn't mind doing shared cockpit, but you need to get you a microphone. But I think I have a license to it. I can't remember. I haven't used it in a while. I gotta find it. What is that? Is that my airport right there? I don't know what airport that is. Get a mic now. Alright, let's see. Update. We're about 17 minutes out. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're about to fly over Modesto now. So actually, if we fly over it, I can show you guys a aerial view. That actually might be it right there. Yeah, that's it. That's Modesto. Wow. Yeah, so you guys can't see it because we're at 38,000 feet. But this is an airport that I created. You can't see it very well. The object's not loading in because we're too far away from it. But it's a small class Delta airport. Has 2 runways. It is towered. That's why it says class Delta. And it looks great. I used that airport multiple times, I think, but I know I flew from there in my PC-12 video. So if you're interested in how that looks, you can see it there. And I do have a link to that airport on my Discord. It's not yet posted to the X-Plane forums yet, but I'm very proud of that one. That was one of the first, that's the biggest airport I've done so far, and that's why I'm so proud of it, because it took me forever to do it. Long haul and the A350 when it comes out in IF, we'll see. Definitely not as a live stream, but I may do we'll see. I need an iPad. That's what I need. Like, for me to really do flights, like long flights, like long hauls and stuff like that for Infinite Flight on mobile, I need an iPad, because I can't be like restricting my phone from any use at all for 6 to 8 hours at a time. It's not gonna happen. Will I start my descent? Not yet. Not yet. Thank you, Foxtrot Uniform Kilo. That's funny. For the follow. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. I didn't notice it till I said it. And I was like, huh. You got jokes. You got jokes. Oh, we got another one. Flow. I think it says 2-3, bunch of numbers. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. Thanks for the follow, man. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and supporting the Twitch fam. We're almost there, though. We're only about 15 minutes ETE out. We're about to come up on our top of the descent in about 50 miles. And let me go. We'll be descending via the Sierra 3 arrival into Reno, Nevada. And again, the airport elevation is 4,000. Our transition will be Sacramento. So we'll be flying directly over Sacramento. I'm gonna change. We're using VNAV, which is just like cheating sometimes. I feel like VNAV is just cheating. I'm gonna change my altitude to 16,000. That is our next altitude restriction. The aircraft should descend and get us down there in time. Let's take a look at our FMC here. Let's see. So actually, it doesn't have the restriction in here. I wonder if I can change it. Yeah, so at let's see if I can change it. Can I change that? Let's say we want to be at like 250/16,000. Haha, it worked. And now we need drag. So our top of descent has gotten closer. Dope. Okay, so that is how it should have been. Wait, is that flight level 260? Oh, or is that? I'm gonna change it again to make sure that's where it's on. So 250/FL160, just to make sure that that's what I want it to be. Okay, I want to make sure that was 16,000 and not 16,000 like 1600. Check altitude target. Okay. All right, so VNAV is trying to adjust to descend for us to be at Hobo at 16,000 feet. And one thing I did forget was I forgot to set our altitude to not altitude, but our altimeter to standard. So speed brakes are out to get the speed down, and then we'll descend down to 16,000 feet. Hi Champion, watching from vacation in Italy. Man, all you guys are out somewhere on vacation, man. You need to bring me with you next time. Raven, do I have a models problem? Yes, I do. My models on Swift are not showing up like they're supposed to. And I don't know how to fix it. So if you guys know how to fix it, you can help me out. But I am very tired of adjusting settings in X-Plane, and so unless somebody's gonna help me fix my models on VATSIM, I'm not even gonna try. Like somebody who knows how to fix it. Oh wait, Raven, you were saying you have a mic now. Okay, well, dope. Yes, Thomas, I am all up to date with Infinite Flight News. Do I travel a lot? Yeah, from time to time. Not that much this year, but in the past years I have traveled quite a bit, thankfully. Crazy Kid, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Let's talk about Orbix, guys. Orbix, my gosh. My God. Uh-oh, what's the problem? I have a caution. Autopilot not on? Autopilot. What's wrong? Are we descending? What's going on? Autopilot problem. I'm just gonna descend on our own then. And I don't know why it says 80s. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Okay, there we go. That was Mach speed. I was like, what? Okay, now I'm gonna hit VNAV again and see what happens. Huh, what is going on with you, man? Supposed to be my VNAV path. It says check altitude target. My altitude target is set to 16,000. We're at 35,000. That is below us. What is the problem? So you should be descending and not slowing down. Okay, I think we are speeding up though. El Bapino, what's up, man? Hello, hello from France. Good to see you. Jonah, do I like flying? I love flying. I absolutely love it. I enjoy flying as a passenger and well, obviously I like to fly as a pilot. Haven't got to do much of that, but I would love to do some more of that. I don't know if I trust what's going on here. Because you see here, it's showing my top of descent right here. We'll see. We have the correct altitude selected, and it shows that we should descend right here. We'll just see what happens. If it doesn't do it, we'll do it manually. That's gonna be fine. But in my experience, Flight Factor has done pretty good with the VNAV, so we'll just see if it'll fly us down. If not, we'll do it manually. That's all good. Cheese and wine as usual. I have to speak French now. Bonjour, ça va? That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I remember at the moment. Only time I don't really enjoy flying that much is when I don't have a window seat. It becomes the most annoying flight. Oh, well, would you look at that? Look, this always happens to me. This always happens. Oh my God, this is perfect proof. So there is now, LA Center is now on VATSIM. Now that we're gone. I think I mentioned this before one time. I was like, every time I fly somewhere, I don't know if it's just me, but I mean, I know I don't fly at like peak hours, but every time I fly somewhere on a live stream, or really in general, there's no ATC, but when I leave or before I get there, there's ATC. So it's like it dodges me, you know what I mean? But oh well, I wasn't expecting it anyways. But yeah, I want to talk about Orbix. Man, Orbix is on a roll, man. They just dishing out scenery, bro. Like every day, they've been unlocking or announcing new scenery and then releasing the new scenery. It's just crazy, man. Innsbruck came out yesterday. Today, another small airport came out, and I think what, like earlier this week or last week, another airport came out. So it's crazy. I know they're really putting a lot of stuff out in Washington area. I'm hoping to do a Washington tour on X-Plane through the Orbix scenery here once they release all of it. I'm kind of waiting for them to release all of the little airports, and then we'll go jump in and through all the airports. It'd be a lot of fun. We could even do that on Pilot Edge, because Pilot Edge does have Washington as a coverage area. So I would love to do that. It'd be a lot of fun. I would be completely down for that. But it's another thing too, is like, you know, I mentioned earlier how flight sim is a very expensive hobby. So like, it's tough to try to buy all this scenery, and this is one of the reasons that I wanted to do a flight today that is showing completely free scenery. And good scenery too. So Reno, we're gonna have free scenery flying into. Ontario, we have free scenery we flew out of. Have I seen the Hobbs and Shaw movie? No, I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it? Is it good? It looks pretty good in the previews, and I like The Rock and that other guy. I forgot his name. What does it mean by free scenery? That just means that the scenery that we're flying is free. And the link is in the description. That's it. That is all. Almost there, people. About to fly over what looks to be the, what's the name of this lake? Folsom Lake? Something like that. Golden Gamer, what's up, man? Good to see you. How do you download X-Plane and is it worth it? That's a funny question. It's absolutely worth it. You can get it from either Steam or you can get it from the X-Plane website. I'll have to check out that movie, man. I haven't been to the movies in a little while, so I'll have to go check it out. Reno is somewhere in that, in all those mountains up ahead. Aircraft got real quiet now. We're basically on flight idle. I could probably get the charts up here. Let's see if it'll work. xmrbluemc is not a free plugin. It is payware, and it is actually very expensive. Uh-oh. I was like, you better not crash. All right, forget this. Abort. I think it froze. Oh no, it froze. I'm like, abort. I don't want it. I don't need it. Never mind. I've had enough problems with you, X-Plane. I'm not trying to create another one. You guys are just not going to be able to see the charts. It's okay. I'm the one who needs to see them. Unless you're flying with us. Okay. We're not too far out. Once we get to our next waypoint, we're going to be having radar vectors to final for runway 3 whatever. I think it's 36. Let me see if I can get the ATIS for the airport. See if it actually works. Again, I don't know if the radios work on this thing. 1358 is the ATIS. And we've been on standby this whole time. Whoops. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it on. We'll see if we ever get the ATIS. Because we might not. If not, we have other ways. What's up with this super chill music right now? A little too chill for me right now. Volcanic Mercury, what's up, man? Captain Reynolds, welcome to the stream. All right, guys, I think this is a great time right before we're in our descent now. If you're watching now, go ahead, leave me an emoji in chat. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll give you a quick shout out before we head to our approach phase of our flight today. And I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. Raven, are you still behind me? Are you still flying? Because I don't see you. I don't see any other traffic inbound for Reno right now. Yes, it is working today, Aussie 20. Thank God. Had a headache yesterday, man. It was crazy. Let's not worry about this. Let's focus on the here and now. Raven from the UK. Aussie 20 from Albuquerque. What up? Baseball Inferno here from Alexandria, Washington, and Virginia. Jonah watching from Switzerland. Switzerland. Thank you guys so much. Josh Glanfield from the UK. Your fuel didn't load? Oh, that sucks. Golden Gamer from, I believe that is Puerto Rico? Prague? Peru? What is PR? Captain Garcia, Jose from New Jersey. What's up, bro? Jack Walker, Birmingham, UK. We're gonna do a European tour here sometime in the future. I got a lot of other things that I kind of want to do first, but eventually we're gonna get that European tour going. Next week we'll most likely probably return to Infinite Flight. We'll do some flying around some of the new scenery, show off some of the new features of Infinite Flight, and then after that, we'll see where we can go from there. Alright, this view is getting me dizzy now. It's rotating too much. Alright, so we'll continue on the heading at 030 once we get to this next waypoint, and then we'll vector ourselves to final for the rest of the way. Let's see, heading 030. I am not going to reveal what the flight plans would be for next week. Still under discussion. Alright, so we were planning for 3-4 left, but I kind of want to enter from the north. Nah, we'll do 3-4 left. Winds are variable, very calm. I don't know, I'm not from Reno, and I'm not about to go look up the real life flow charts now or whatever, so we'll just go with 3-4 left. Capiche? So we're actually gonna want to make a right turn. See, what's that heading gonna be? We'll do a right turn to 164. Once we pass this waypoint. There's 16,000 right on time. VNav is doing his thing today, man. And there's Hobo. Very nice. So somebody was asking earlier about how do you vector, I don't know if he's still here, but if you don't have ATC, you just go into heading mode and you hit heading select. And you turn on that heading, whatever heading you choose. And then you basically fly yourself to the approach, or to the first waypoint on the approach. Jonah, no problem, man. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so I'm going to turn off VNav. And we should be in heading mode now. How do I turn off VNav? I think 240 is fast enough. What up, Wolfless? This is 757. Making our way into Reno right now. She's quiet. You know, that's one thing I love about the 757. The 757 can get so quiet on you when it's on idle. It really can. So we're technically going to be on a left downwind. Runway 34 left. So I'm just sending that to the comms on VATSIM there. The next altitude we need to be at is going to be 10,000. And double check that. Yeah, 10,500. And we got a little ways till we get there. About 24 miles. You see right here on the I need a view that's over here. Oh, there I do have a view. So you can see here, this is where we are. This is where Hoba was, and so we made a right turn from there. This is our final, basically our final approach right there. So I'm vectoring myself at a left downwind. I'm going to continue until we get around this area here, and then we'll vector ourselves back to the left to probably intersect that spoon. What spoon is actually our transition to connect us to the approach. So that is the plan. What's that mean? What does alpha mean? What the heck are you doing? Oh, it's stalling. I'm like, what the heck? I'm over here like looking down at the flight plan, and my plane is struggling for life to stay in the air. Okay, you need to chill out. And you're climbing. Alright, I'm taking over. And we're still losing altitude. Oh, I see. So when I tried to turn VNav off, the auto throttle cut out and the engine stayed. What is that warning? Oh, pod disconnect. Oh, I gotta hit it again. Yeah, alright, I got it. I got it. Ollie Bobs, what's up, man? Good to see you. We're trying to avoid stalling. It looks like we're still gonna end up going into one. I'm really trying to avoid stalling. Can you not go up 2,000 feet per minute? I thought I turned off autopilot. Okay, it's off. Don't worry, guys. I got it under control. Vertical Simulation, what's up, man? Or Vertical Simulations, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. We're just recovering from a stall right now. We're trying to. It is 7:57. Ay, what's going on? She's trying. She is trying. She is really trying. Let's see. You can do it. I believe in you. I freaking believe in you. There we are. Bring her down. Bring that nose down. Oh, look at this beautiful view, though, of Lake Tahoe. Jesus. And there's a Lake Tahoe airport over there. I absolutely recommend flying there, whether you're flying in real life, flying, as long as you got scenery. Even if you ain't got scenery, it's a great flight. Okay, let's see if we can get the autopilot to work again. So I'm gonna go on this heading hold, and altitude hold, and autopilot on. And let's see, gonna slowly let go of the yoke. Aircraft still wants to go up. Let's see if we're losing speed. Is there wing damage? I hope not. No, we're good. We don't have any wing damage. It is about time for us to make our left turn. I like this, though. This is a great approach. Look at that. Ooh, look at that lake. Gorgeous. I agree, man. You pilot. I also love this plane. Somebody was asking what was wrong, so I was actually like looking down at the screens, not flying the plane. And I think, what did I do? I was trying to get out of VNav and manually descend, and I didn't realize that the auto throttle cut out and the aircraft was basically just on idle, and it got us, we were like down to about 130 knots indicated at what, we're at 10,000 feet, or we're supposed to be at 10,000 feet. Let's make 10,000 feet happen. And yeah, so it started stalling, and so we've been trying to recover that on our left downwind leg into Reno for runway 36 left. So that's what happened. So I think we made it through. The passengers don't even know nothing happened. You know, we gained about 3,000 feet, but they didn't feel it. They're all good. All right, let's vector ourselves to the left here. And we'll go left base. Fly J Sim, what up? Very nice scenery. I do agree. I do agree. Again, I recommend it. We're over here over Lake Tahoe. I think the airport's called Lake Tahoe something. KTVL. Love that airport. We're flying right over Carson City on the way in as well. Landing in from the south. Yeah, KTVL, Kilo Tango Victor Lima. It's like, you kind of forget, like, I think the 757 is still underrated, even though it's an amazing plane. I think it's underrated, to be honest with you. I think it's very underrated. I personally like the 7.5 better than the 7.6. Let's go direct to Spoon. Execute LNAV. And we'll get our speed down to about 210 knots. And we'll go set our auto brakes to auto. And let's get our land lights turned on. And we'll do the wing lights. Everything else is good. We're cargo, so we don't really have to worry about passengers. That's no problemo. And at Spoon, we need to be at... there's no altitude restriction at Spoon. But at Apamee, we need to be at 10,500, so we're good already for that. I think we're going to just clear these mountains. It's very important on this approach in Reno that we stay at the altitudes that are posted, because if not, you won't be seeing us again. I'm good here to double check my charts for the ILS 34 left. Yeah, 10,005 is where we want to be. There is a hold there. If you need to hold, we're not going to be holding. Dope, dope, dope. All right, last thing. ILS localizer frequency 109.9er. Let's go ahead and put that in. All right, plane, can you handle things? Guys, can you handle things while I go look? I'm gonna take care of some stuff. Oh, crap. Terrain. Head pop up like a freaking whack-a-mole. Yeah, you guys, co-pilots, you guys handle the plane while I go figure this out. All right, so we're 109.9er. And then that's gonna be 344. And hit test. I don't know if that actually does anything, but I always hit it. And I am still not picking up the frequency for the ATIS. So I think my radios are just messed up in the 757. I don't know how to fix that. That's the main reason we're not flying on Pilot Edge right now, is because I can't get the radios working. So we'll try flying Pilot Edge again tomorrow. Alright, here comes Spoon at about 3 miles. Terrain. I know, I freaked the heck out. Our nose is some kind of slanted. Uh-oh, we do have traffic. I don't know where he's landing. Let me see. We do have traffic. AJ the Beast, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We have traffic off our right. I don't know if we didn't get that on TCAS. Let me see if it'll come up on TCAS. I don't see him on TCAS. He's probably gonna come right behind us. Reno. We can go to vacation out here, guys. Hit the slopes. It's not snowing right now, but we can hit the slopes. All right, we're on final. We're on a 20-mile final. Alex John, new guy here, loving it so far. Thank you very, very much, man. Glad to have you. Hope you are enjoying the flight and stream. And hope to see you again. Wish me luck as we land in Reno here. I think we're maybe a little bit more than 20 miles, maybe about 25. I'm gonna go ahead and put it into approach mode. It's gonna be like a real long final. Alright, there's traffic around us somewhere for real. But I guess not close enough. So we're not gonna worry about it. Alright, here's a glide slope we just established on it. One thing we did forget. Gee, this is why we use checklists. Altimeter 3007. That's very important here because we have 4,000 feet elevation. Last thing we want is to have the wrong altitude on the way in. Alright, let's start bringing our speed down, guys. And I'm gonna kill the music as well. And I have visual, Reno. I'm gonna go 1A. I will actually kill the music. I'm using epidemicsound.com for my music today. We are 10 miles out. Actually gonna use a little bit of speed brake here to get our speed back because we're actually gaining speed as we're descending. A little fast right now. How long have I had X-Plane? I don't even know, man. Years. Long time. Long time. Alright, so we'll check up here. We got all lights are on. Lane lights are all set. Temperature is -6. We're good on fuel. Go ahead and announce our presence. Reno traffic. FedEx 116 is on 5-mile final. Runway. You hush. 34 left. And gear. You pull up. Alright, I'm slowly bringing flaps down. I do have the speed brakes out at the moment to assist with our hotness right now. What is that? Speed brakes. I didn't know there was an annunciator to let you know that you put your speed brakes away. Alright, we're looking better. And we're arriving right on time, people. Oh, look at that view. That's gorgeous. We're definitely going to look at that one on a replay. Alright, guys. Looks like runway is clear. I don't know where FedEx parks. Alright, let's get comfortable. Yes, sir, this is our only flight today.
1,000.
We have a 5-knot tailwind. How about we take control from here? And auto throttle's gonna come off. Alright, my controls.
Minimums.
Flight slow.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's all I gotta say is oh yeah. Reverse is green. Matt, don't even need them. We'll take this first one right here. Sheesh. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off those auto brakes. Welcome to Reno, Nevada, people. The package has been delivered. Everybody just got notification on their Amazon apps. I don't know where to deliver the package though. I assume cargo is going to be that away. I don't know though. Welcome to Reno, Nevada. This scenery is by, I think his name, 737 Pilots. Another free scenery. Available on the Org store. Very impressed by this scenery. I'm gonna go flaps up. And land lights off, runway turn-offs on. And strobe lights need to come off too. Alright, for real though, does anybody know where FedEx parks in Reno? Or cargo in general? Let me find out really quick. I don't know if that's gonna show on the map. Let's see. So we are, where's, okay, air cargo. Alright, we should have kept straight. Because we're headed to general aviation. I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, it's the north. It's north of the terminal, so we'll make a right turn here. I think we could turn around. Yeah, we can turn around right here. All right, guys, serving everybody toast today. With your favorite topping. That was good. That was way better than I thought. I don't know. I think I just never really expect to have good landings anymore. Because I've had so many horrible ones, especially when I'm on stream. Something about streaming that just makes everything always not work the way you want it to, you know what I mean? So, good stuff. Good stuff. Bunch of American Airlines 737s out here. Lots of places to park. I believe those are actually world traffic aircraft. They actually could push back if we sat here long enough. Alright, I do see UPS. That means we're in the right area. I think he's pushing back. Not in the middle of everything. Oh, very nice. Singapore for Friday night flight. I will sadly not be there. Oh, these are parking spots right here. Oh, I just missed one. All right, we're gonna park right there. And that'll be in. Thanks again, guys, for joining us for today's flight from Ontario to Reno, Nevada. Showcasing a couple works of art, some free scenery here on X-Plane. And I've absolutely enjoyed this. Don't know how far to go. Park it right there. All right, guys. APU on, engines off. Good stuff. Good deal. Is it on? Is it ready? Very, very nice. All right, what was our landing rate? Was 122 feet per minute. I forgot to get you guys to predict what you thought it was going to be, but it's all good. Very nice flight. Very, very nice. Thanks to you guys who also joined with us in the flight as well. Ball for life, what's up? Yeah, I would love to organize a flight sim event. Yeah, there's a plane that I said was behind us. I think he landed like right behind us. But yeah, I would love to organize a VATSIM event sometime. It's got to get enough of you guys who actually are on VATSIM. Same with Pilot Edge. I want to do a Pilot Edge formation flight as well. Lucas, what's up, bro? Good to see you. All right, it's time. What time is it? What time is it? It is replay time. British Airways. I'm pretty sure he's not in an actual British Airways plane. What is the name of the last song I played? I have no idea. I'm sorry. Actually, I might know. I might know. Give me a second. Not this one, but the one before this. Is that what you're talking about? Hey, sexy. all right. So that's enough. That's enough staring at her. Let's go. Go to the replay mode. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and disconnect from Swift, aka VATSIM, and go check out the replay. Hopefully, it doesn't break. First view, belly. I'll tell you guys, when it comes to games, this right here is what you call a win. You know what I mean? That's what you call a win. Like, in Flight Sim, when you have a smooth landing, it's so satisfying. And it's like you won the flight, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you won the flight. So, somebody was requesting an outside view. Let's do that. Let's do another outside view. I guess we'll do like a normal one. Very nice. And reverses. Alright, let's watch the flyby view this time. I want the left or right? Let's do left. No, let's do right. I mean left, let's do right, left, yeah. That's too far. Far. Oh my god. Get you. Reverse. Like the reason I'm trying to like scrub it, because when you scrub, like if you click and you scrub it that way, it'll keep the HDR effects. If you just hit rewind and forward, it gets rid of the HDR effects. You don't see it in your replay. Just so you guys know, if you didn't know that already. It does it with pretty much every plane, so I'm trying to like jump in between these slots, but it's alright. We'll just have to wait for it to come in. But great flight, great, very nice scenery. XMViral is giving us problems in the beginning of the flight with a really weird cone look from the engine exhaust, so we got rid of that. Right now we're running with pretty much, I mean, the default X-plane weather right now. Like we don't even have clouds, so it's all good. I'll have it set up hopefully better for tomorrow. But I'm not sure what we're gonna fly yet again tomorrow. I'm really feeling more like doing a VFR flight. We haven't done one on live stream yet this week. But I also want to fly on piloted, so we'll see. I might do. Maybe we'll meet in the middle and do like a business jet or something like that. Very nice. Fly the Cub. I would not be against flying the Cub. I would love to fly the Cub. I love flying that Cub. That's very nice. Let me get a really quick screenshot right quick. Yeah, the screenshots I took of the last stream corrupted. Can you freaking believe that? Let's see if I can find a dope screenshot of the landing. I'm a fan of taking my own screenshots in game. That's just me. Doesn't look horrible. It looks okay though. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm also very picky with my screenshots. Like if I don't like any of these later on, I'll come back and redo a new approach and take new screenshots. That's just how picky I am. I think I got some good ones earlier that I like, or I might just use the original one that I used for the live stream. We'll just have to see. I don't know, something like that. That gear tilt though, I know. Sheesh. Such a satisfying landing that was. Alright, what are the views you guys want to see before we get out of here? It's about time for us to end our time together. I know you guys want the window view, even though, you know, that good old window view. I think my favorite view is the one where you can see the wheels come out originally. Like, I think it just looks so dope. We haven't done this view yet. We'll do this view on the way out. Let's do the actual window view first. Let's do the left one. No, we'll do the front, the left front. I see a baseball inferno. Last view, and then we'll say our goodbyes. I'm actually gonna fast forward. Very nice, Thomas. And no, I will not be able to do a flight with you here in a bit. So one thing I gotta do, guys, I gotta get my Flight Factor A320 back working. I gotta get my Flight Factor A320 working. What float? I actually didn't float this time. There is no floating. So you can go on without that criticism. All right, here we go. Man, you guys know I'm known for floating it too. I be floating it all the time. Oh, it could always be better. I agree with that. Let's just agree with that. It could always be better. It could always be better. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for flying with us today. FedEx 116 service. Actually, sorry, Blue Arrow Global service by FedEx and its FedEx 116 flight. Definitely greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. You're amazing. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 1500 Zulu. Remember, you got 3 choices. Oh, somebody. Oh, I forgot world traffic was on. I'm like, where's another plane out there? But remember, you got 3 choices. Give up. No, don't give up. Give in or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. See you guys next time, next video. Peace. I am from Houston, H-Town all day. We out. Shenanigans, you know I had to reply to that comment, bro. We be floating all day. I'm sorry. I don't try to float. I really try not to float. I try to give you the softest landing as possible for your bottoms, but sometimes I gotta float to make it happen. Today I don't believe I did. We got that real nice, greasy, non-vegan landing right here, bro. Oh yeah. Anyways, I just had to reply to that. I see you. I see you on Twitch, bro. I'll see you next time. I see you. Peace. You know, Blue Arrow be delivering more floaties than Captain Canada live stream chats. More floats than root beer. Ay, ay, ay. More floats in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, I'm done.